I served 21 years in the Coast Guard, working on emergency response plans. So without a doubt, I know that I am equipped to gather the resources within my community who will support me in seeing this project to its completion, which is to provide resources for children who are in care. Our children need for us to show up for them. And I thank you for giving me the opportunity to create a resource for my community that could be a model tool for others.
Like the little that I hear and know about IFS, what I'm hearing is just like all the parts and who's operating and where's that coming from and why did it feel like it needed to show up. And I love that internal wisdom, and I want to be selected because I want to receive and get to answer that really deeply for myself. I love being in dialogue. I love learning from my fellow activists. I get that time and it frees me up to take those next steps. And I bring that resource back to my fellow lived experience volunteers, and I help them think through those same questions.
What I want to do with the resources and the tools and the things that I learned from this great program is I want to bring it to my community. I currently live in Macon, Georgia. Unfortunately, here we are 5 generations removed from slavery, and we still have persons in this city who reference things that they went through generationally. My goal is to be able to push people beyond what they see in their family dynamics, to give them the power, the resources, and the tools that they need in order to live their best life.
Because I have a voice and perspective that has historically been overlooked, I believe in collegiality. I believe in the IFS process. I believe in its potential to be culturally translatable to Black women, queer Black women, and ultimately everyone in the world who's open to it and ready to engage in this particular form of a healing journey.
2017, I was led to attend Claremont School of Theology, where I learned IFS and womanist theology, which is the theology about the experience of the African American woman from slavery until now. These two classes motivated me to write my thesis toward a holistic method of healing intergenerational trauma of African American women. Teaching IFS not as a psychotherapy model, but seeing it emerge as a spiritual practice.
Grew up in my tribal community. I thought I was going to work there. I was raised to come home and do meaningful work in my community, and I can speak to having a lot of parts incredibly excited about seeing some of the teachings from IFS around self, some of the teachings in IFS around cultural burdens and unburdening, seeing those alongside our traditional teachings and ceremony. We have so much recent trauma history that when I've done my own ancestral healing, handing that back and doing that healing up the line, how powerful that has been, I can't help but be so excited about what that could look like.